Oh, that was conveniently, that was the last one.
Yay!
Trying to remember the name of that thing where it's like I can't say Bakaruda. And it's lost me.
Excuse Barracuda?
No, it's
Baccarat?
I can't remember. No, it's the whole thing is like it's a bit
No,
about I can't
it's
say
a bit
Bakaruda.
from something. I remember it being referenced, and I can't remember what it's from.
One day I'll know.
I had May explain Baccarat to me the other day because I didn't know what it was, and
It's a
came
dumb
up.
game.
Remember when you got to the casino in Yakuza and you and your sister were yelling about blackjack for like
about
2
blackjack.
hours?
Yep. Blackjack is the worst.
Like you two were yelling for a while.
Not as bad as
Excitement
backgammon.
about blackjack.
No, you were yelling loudly at backgammon.
See, poker's easy.
May, why have you never participated in Team Frog Nugget Poker Nights?
Because they normally happen when I'm asleep.
Okay.
We also haven't done one in a long time.
So as we have done in the past now, I'm just messing around with the puzzle. Seeing if I can
Probably best
make my own in a relatively short amount of time.
Faye, did you get a new ride?
That one was Joey's fault.
She has no
Yeah,
response.
Somebody on my street really wants us to know they have a motorbike.
I'm a tiny penis.
I got a new bike!
I thought you were going to say I've got a new penis.
Nope.
I remember that song.
I don't think so.
You never heard Detachable Penis?
Oh, I have, actually.
Okay, good. I thought we were going to have to educate you.
What a weird song.
I agree. Let's see.
You should get people to submit dumb puzzle ideas, and then you have to do your best to try and make them a reality.
I was gonna have people do, give me some of theirs, but that could work too.
That's a good idea for people who don't have the game.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, FP does ROM hacking and stuff like that. You know level design.
This is a little bit different, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, I did think about saying like people just submit levels, but then like you wouldn't really be able to look at them before we start recording. Otherwise, you know, you just solve them in like a second on the actual recording.
I suppose so.
I mean, you can do that. You just have to institute a "don't be a dick" rule, which
Ah, yes, rule number 1, don't be a fucker.
yeah, it's the most important rule. See you there, waiting to be a fucker? Don't do it. I can see you, Steve.
You just made somebody called Steve who's watching these videos very paranoid.
That's the point.
If you're not called Steve, you're fine.
Apart from you, Derek.
Why are all these people dudes?
Something awful, Jerry.
Good point.
Also, those were just the first names I thought of, okay?
looking at you too, Amanda.
No. Amanda's fine. Leave her out of this.
Amanda is not fine. Do you not remember the person we knew called
Yes,
Amanda?
I do. I do, Joey. And I knew you were going to do that. I'm sorry if you're listening, or if you're not listening. I'm just sorry.
I have to switch the cat and the can here.
I doubt that Amanda is listening though.
Probably not. Don't you need another mirror now to...
Yep, I'm on it.
Oh god, I'm understanding things about this game.
Jesus, how horrifying.
May I bought you this game? You should make a thing.
Probably not at the moment.
Well, not right now.
I'm trying to get this cat to be like under the basket.
See, here's the problem. You're trying to get a cat to do something you want to do.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get it to line up with the basket. It was doing it a second ago. Close enough. Now I'll just move the basket. Perfect. But I don't really like how this part here goes. I don't really like this rolling off the flashlight thing. Let's see. How can I light up this panel in a more interesting way? Well, what creates light? Fire. Fire...
The almighty sun.
You're right. Perfect. I'll go get the sun and I'll put it in and it's all good.
Why is everything on fire? Listen, you asked the question, I gave you the correct answer.
Maybe I'll just go with... I'll use the ball, but it like has to
Oh,
be
you
up
actually
there.
got the sun.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Let's get the baseball again. Yeah, that works. That's better. Okay, so here's how we'll define the goal. We need the advanced goal, because what we're doing here is essentially getting the cat in the basket, but it's not going to check for if the cat's in the basket. So I need to check and see where the basket is located. So I draw a box. So when the puzzle's done, it'll check to see if the basket is in that location. Yep, there it is. So from here...
Don't you want it to make sure the cat is also there? Because if the cat's not there, then you failed, right?
Yeah, you're right. So the cat also needs to be in this area. Or the other way is I could do it is to silently check to see if the can opener's been activated. Use pulleys to attach a basket to the lava lamp. I could do that, but I think it'd be... I don't want to mess... I want to give the player, like, something that they can do over here. And if I attach the basket to the lava lamp, then there's a possibility that they could maybe... or could just not. Could break it in some other way. I don't know. Let's see then. How about we add some extra pieces? Or let's lock everything first. Let's unlock some bits. We'll unlock the laser, we'll unlock one of the mirrors. I'll leave the can opener alone because it was a pain in the butt to actually get it to work. I'll take the shears
Game
off.
design, don't JPEG.
I'll take the flint. Let's take some of these accelerator pipes. Actually, let's take all the pipes. People can figure out how to use the pipes. And then let's add some extra bits.
Just to confuse people.
Yep. I'll add a flipper.
If you plan on playing this level, please look away.
Yeah. Darn. My plan. I'll add a lamp. Because that's another light source. Actually, I'll add a candle. Because, yeah, it's another light source for somebody, so I'll give them the flint as well. I'll leave the slopes. And, why not add a blimp? It won't do anything. I don't want to add any more balls to it, because I don't want to give the player the option to... Oh, but I can't use a blimp, because the blimp can actually move and knock the scissors. The candle, too. I'll do a spring-loaded match, because that doesn't move. See, if you give the player gravity objects, you have to make sure that they can't, like...
Fuck them too much.
Yeah, that they can't break the intended order too badly. You can give them a little bit, but... Let's see what's on the test run. Yeah, none of these objects are gravity-based. So... Okay. Is that locked? Lock that. So yeah. I think that's a decent amount of stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
So then the goal, put some pipes. I'm just solving it to make sure I've got it all. I've got everything working. Always make sure to solve your puzzles.
I feel like that should be a given, but a lot of
I mean,
people
that's the point of the game. So.
You'd be surprised. Plus, you also want to make sure that it's repeatable. Like, I need to make sure that the cat interacts in the way that I intended and stuff like that.
That's true.
We'll give a dynamite. Why not?
That seems safe.
Of course it's safe. It's all good. So get the cat in the basket. And what do we call this? I think we'll just call it LP puzzle number 2, because we called the first one puzzle number 1. Perfect. So that's another recording session for Incredible Machine. I think we're pretty much done with it. I could have gone and done a little bit of scenery, but we've already run an hour and a half, so I think I'll just leave the scenery bits alone.
Well, I'm glad I got to come in halfway through and get insulted for my taste in food.
Are you new to Team Frog Nugget?
Fair. Also,
Very.
technically
the only
speaking,
thing to
I
be
am the newest member.
Yeah, that's
Maybe?
true.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time for the hard puzzles and some more custom
Bye.
stuff.
I'm waving.
Bye forever.
Bye.
Goodbye.